Okay, so now I'm gonna fold it this way so that it's easier to do the two together. Same thing, chain one, turn the work. So now I should have 16 single crochet before I reach the decrease. Okay, this is the 16th single crochet, and here I'm gonna start to do, even though I have a marker here, I still count and see if I have 16 here, because if I do not have 16 here, it means that my starting is wrong. Okay, so now we're gonna start to do the two together. So when it curves this way, it's easier to do the two together. And after the two together, from here to the end here, I will have 16 single crochet. So all in will be 38 single crochet. Okay, now the next row, same thing, chain one, turn the work. So this time round I should have 14 single crochet here, 3 decrease, and from here until here I will have 15 single crochet. Okay, and now the 3, 2 together. This is 1 decrease, so 1, 2 together, and this is my second one, and this will be my third one. And from here until here I should have 15 single crochet, so all in there'll be 35 single crochet. Did I mention that I have 35 single crochet? No, actually it's 32. By now I should have 32 stitches here all in, and I'm going to do another few rows of reduction. So here I did 10 rows of increase, so here I'm going to do again 10 rows of decrease. So if you plan to do 10 rows or 8 rows or 5 rows of increase, then you do the same here, 8 rows of decrease. So mine is 10, so here will be 10. So now I have a few more, 3 more. So chain 1, turn my work, I already flipped the back over to this side, so I'm going to do 13 single crochet. So after 13 single crochet, here I'm gonna start to do my 2 together. I'm so used to the invisible 2 together when I'm doing amigurumi, so sometimes I might accidentally do invisible 2 together. So here another 13 single crochet, so all in I will have 29 stitches. Okay, now I'm going to chain 1, turn the work, and from here until this marker here I will have 12 single crochet. After this 12, I'm going to start my decrease, the 2 together. And then there's another one here. Oops, overshot. And the last decrease. And from here to here I will have 11 single crochet. Remember to flip the back outward, so very quick. Flip it so that it's easier to crochet, because here it's getting more narrow, so flip it. I flip mine. So here chain 1, turn the work. This is the last decrease, so I'm going to have 10 single crochet here. After this 10 single crochet, I'm going to do 2 together. And after these 2 together, there are going to be a 10 single crochet. when we started, I did one row of single crochet before I start to do the increase. So I'm gonna do the same here. So I'm gonna do single crochet the whole row. I'm about to come to the end of my yarn, so I hide my yarn while I stitch, and so you won't be able to see any tails chucking out anyway. So by the time it is this short, I'll get a new yarn. I get a new yarn. I'm not gonna tie it because it kind of make a knot. Let me make one more stitch. Okay, now put through here. Instead of pulling this one out, I'm gonna pull a new yarn. And this tail, these two tails, hide it along and I crochet, and you will not notice any tail. Hide it as much as you can, like this. This is a short tail. Just hang on to it, and once you do this, it's kind of like hidden inside. See, you stretch it and it will go in. You will hide straight inside. Then you go to the next one, and it becomes totally invisible. See, you can't see the tail anymore, and I don't have to sew the tail because I used about 3 rows of yarn, so there should be quite a number of tail left, so I hide all of it, so it saved me the trouble of having to sew it later on. So hide it all here. And you can't see any of the tail. This one I'm gonna hide again as when I crochet the top part here. So here I should have 23 stitches, and now I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, and now I'm going to seal this with a single crochet. Oops, sorry. So I'm gonna seal this with a single crochet, pull this tail back, get this up here, and do a single crochet. Or you can come from this side if you want. Let me hide this first. It's up to you whether you want to do it left-handed or right-handed. Bring the tail up. I'm gonna do single crochet. Let the tail stay here. That's how you hide it. And when you continue to crochet, You can't see the tail anymore, not even on the inside. So it does save me a lot of, all the trouble of having to sew it to the back. You can sew the tail, use a needle and a normal sewing thread. Anyway, there's going to be one more tail here, and I'm going to hide it in between all the yarn with a tapestry needle. Okay, you chain one and you pull tight. You kind of have a knot here. So I'm gonna cut this yarn and I'm gonna hide it along here. You can just bring your needle and bring it through and fro. And you will hide it properly. Then you don't have to use a thread and needle to sew it. I normally would like to hide the whole thing. I do not like to cut any of it. There, and you can't see any of the, because once you stretch it, you kind of hide in between. So here I did single crochet and I'm gonna turn it around. So this will be my front, this will be my back, and don't forget there's another one here. I'm gonna use an independent yarn and do single crochet up here. So here, you grab a yarn, and here, just grab a yarn. Make sure you have quite a long tail so that you can hide it in between all this. Especially this one. I'm gonna hide it. Oops. Make sure it goes in between. If it doesn't go in between, you can use a tapestry needle or your scissors or your hook to push it in, and you make sure this is in line. Still continue to hide the tail, and there it is, no more tail except for these tiny bits here. No more tail. Oops. Okay. So I have seal both ends. So here I have about one ruler long, about 30 cm or 12 inches, and here it's about 23 cm, or about 9 inches, about 9 inches. So this with a chain of 24, you're gonna get about 9 inches. And here it's up to you whether you want to make more. Mine is kind of round. If you want to make more, it will become more of a straight back, not so shell like. Mine is kind of shell like. And once I've done this, don't forget to flip it inside out, and the sides here will look like this, so you won't be able to see where I connect. And here, do not cut the yarn. We're gonna continue from here. Don't cut the yarn. So I'm gonna continue from here. I'm gonna go in and do single crochet all around. Let me slip stitch first. Okay, then I'm gonna do single crochet all around. And bear in mind, my number of stitches might not be the same as your number of stitches, so just do single crochet all around. I'll come back to you once I'm at the starting here, and don't forget to add a marker to remind yourself which is the starting point. Okay, I've did single crochet all around, so I've come to the last part here, so I'm going to do a slip stitch. So after this slip stitch, I'm going to do a slip stitch all around. You can do it this way or this way, it's still fine. And since so happened that when I fold it and it's this way, so it's okay. So now I'm going to do a slip stitch. Let me add a marker so that I know this is my starting point. Every 3 slip stitch, we skip 1. So you have slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, skip this one, go to the next. 1, 2, 3, and skip this one. Oh, sorry, you can actually do it on both. You don't have to do it on the front loop or the back loop. If you want, you can do it on the back loop. Wait, let me see. Now if I'm facing this side, if I do it on the back loop, I won't be able to see that line. So if you want to see that line here, I would suggest that we're gonna turn the work. We will still come back here. So I'm gonna turn the work. I'm gonna do it on the back loop. Okay, so that we can have this kind of line here. I'm gonna slip stitch here later on, and it might not be visible that we just turn our work. 2, 3 slip stitch, and then we're gonna skip this one. Okay, and we're going to do 3 more slip stitch, so it kind of narrowed down. So after 3, we're gonna skip this one and do this 3, just slip stitch all the way until here. Okay, now the top look like this after the slip stitch 3 and skip 1. So now I'm going to do 5 rows of slip stitch all around without skipping any stitch. Just just slip stitch on the back loop, because we want this line here. So just slip stitch on the back loop, just add a marker, slip stitch on the back loop. And make sure, make sure you add a marker here so that you know how many rows. So I plan to make 5 rows of slip stitch all around. You think you need more, you can have more, but I'm gonna make 5 rows and I'll come back to you and show you how it look like. Okay, this is how it look like, the top. Up to you how many rows you want to make, but 4 or 5 will be just nice. So now I'm going to the last row, I'm going to do single crochet all around, and at the same time I'm going to add this. Actually it's plastic but look kind of wooden handle. So it's here, the last part is here. So I'm going to do single crochet. So let me just add a marker to remind myself this is the first part, just in case. I still continue to do on the back loop. I'm going to crochet the handle. Let me get to the other side first. It's just single crochet, no increase, no decrease. So after 1 row of single crochet, it will look like this. I'm not sure if you can see. This has all those straight lines and this is like this. I'm just doing it on the back loop. Okay, now I'm going to fold it nicely. You just make sure which is your end. How you're gonna fold it in 2. This is the ending part, like this. And fold it, make sure it is the right way. It look like this. So now I'm gonna add this here. I think this should be about right. Okay, I should remove a few. It should be here. Yep, somewhere in the middle. So when I do this, I make sure I go in here to pull the yarn. So you can flip the metal thing like this. Do about 3, I would say. It depend on how big is your metal. So mine should be like this, should be around here. So I think 3 is enough. 3 single crochet, and then continue and attach another one here. Let me see. If I attach it this way, this metal will be at the back. Okay, let me try another way. It's always a trial and error thing for me. Here, if my metal is here over this side, then it would face the front. Then here, at least it would face the front. That's not what's facing the back. So which means you single crochet all the way here and make sure you put your buckle this way. Face it this way and crochet. For me, the size here, I just need 3 stitches. After the 3 stitches, then you can continue to the other side, and then when you hold it up, this one faces the front like this. And I'll come back to you once I have this neatly assembled. So inside you can either add a zip. I can't find a zip this long, so I'm gonna add 2 magnetic buttons, one on the left and one on the right, somewhere here. I'll come back to you once I have this nicely assembled. So this is how the final product look like. I added here and the magnetic button, one over here and one over here, and I added something like this, handmade. There, handmade. And the bottom part look like this. The width here is up to you whether you want to make it bigger or smaller. And this is how it look like. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see